Well, hello and welcome. My name is Terry Narosin, and I'm coming to you from my home office in Edmonton, Alberta. And what I'd like to do is talk about some major factors that I think are really important in building any business, whether it's an online business, a home-based business, or a brick and mortar business. Some of the factors that you need to consider as you build your business. And the first thing is, of course, you need to consider your home-based business just like any other business. You have to treat it like a business. And secondly, you need to consider yourself or require of yourself that you be the best employee that you have, the most productive employee that you have. And consequently, what I want to talk about is productivity and some pointers or principles that you need to apply to your business and to your own activities that ensure that you are being as productive as possible. Consider the fact that uh, if it's to be, it's up to me. In other words, that needs to be your attitude. It's even more important in your own business than it is in any other job that you might have because it's only you. You're the guy or the person who has to do pretty much everything, at least when you begin your business, and until you are successful enough that you can farm out some of the work. So basically, you really need to get yourself organized and ensure that you're as productive as possible. Now, there are probably more major factors in building a successful business than these four, but I think these are the major pillars upon which the foundation of a good, solid home-based business is set. And one of them is your own mindset and your own approach to the business. I covered that in a previous video, so I'm not going to talk about that today. What I am going to be talking about are productivity factors and tips related to that. And uh, videos coming up in this series will deal with goal setting and developing a good, solid game plan to market your business and take it to the top. So let's talk about um, some of these productivity factors. Number one, you need to set concrete goals and good goals, and they must be very specific. You pretty well have to have a game plan, a map that you're going to follow, and those are set by putting together a series of goals that you're going to achieve with your business. And they can be things like what annual income that you will be achieving with your business, what monthly income and the progression toward that monthly income you will be reaching. Um, they could be also things like what level within your organization you'd like to reach. If you're in a network marketing company and are familiar with the way they're set up, there are usually stages in the development of the business that you go through to get to the top. So that can be part of your goals, and they must be written um, very clearly. There's no point in setting goals and not having them recorded, and they must be dated, specifically dated. You're going to reach the $5,000 per month level within a set period of time. At least that's going to be your goal. You're going to reach the annual income level within a specific period of time. So they need to be dated because you need to be able to follow your progression toward those goals. And they must be in front of you at all times. There's no, you write them out, you have them and read them every day so that you are constantly aware of what they are and remind yourself of what they are. And secondly, you need to measure them. You need to measure your progress toward those goals and constantly review your progress. And you can only do that if you're actually measuring your progress. Where are you in your plan? And if you're not where you want to be, what do you need to do to get moving toward the goal that you have set. And secondly, you need to spend 90% of your time on money-making activities. And these include marketing, whatever your marketing strategy happens to be. You need to devote a considerable amount of that 90% of your time to marketing. And another major aspect of money-making activities is communicating with your prospects, with your customers, with your people in your organization. If you're in a network marketing company, you will have a group of people that you've brought in. You need to be communicating with them and providing valuable information to them at all times. And because network marketing, multi-level marketing is really a relationship business, you've got to build trust, you've got to provide value, and thereby you will be building trust. And you need to be producing content, very valuable content, not only for the purposes of attracting leads to your business, but also of converting those leads to prospects and then to customers or distributors. And you can be creating valuable content that serves their needs, either through like producing videos like this one, blogging, putting blog posts up that provide information that's of value to not only your clients but to people who are visiting your blog, who may become potential customers. Any number of valuable content pieces that will provide value. That's what your main goal is in terms of attracting people to you, is providing value, building trust, and people will then want to join you. So 90% of your time on money-making activities, really important. In order to be productive, you pretty much have to create routines for pretty much everything you do. And you easily understand that if you're have goals for particular levels of fitness or bodybuilding or whatever, you set up a routine for going through a series of exercises that are going to get you to your goal. Well, that's no different with a business. You need to set specific routines that you follow day in and day out, that meld in with your daily method of operation. And they can include things as simple as getting up and going to bed at the same time every day. They can include things like dealing with your email at specific times during the day, say at 8 o'clock in the morning and 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and spending only 30 minutes per session on answering emails and reading emails. And the same applies to your phone. Set up specific times when you are going to answer the calls, messages that you've got on your phone. Set up specific times and periods when you're going to be calling leads and calling prospects and calling your downline. And stick to those routines. These are habit-forming things. Include in these routines your money-making activities, your content creation, your communicating with prospects, and so on. Set up routines. Stick to them. They're habit-forming. If you stick to a particular routine for 20 days, it becomes a habit. It becomes natural to you, and you'll have no trouble getting things done in the sequence that they're required. And a related factor is manage you in time. You've heard the term time management many times. You can't really manage time, of course, but what it means is you need to manage your activities within the time that you have available to devote to your business. So, like setting up routines, schedule everything. And in order to keep you on track, you can use tools like Google Calendar. I use Google Calendar to map out my daily routine, my daily method of operation, my weekly schedule, and schedule it out into the month. And you can set up alarms in Google Calendar pop-ups as you work, and email reminders of upcoming events and that kind of thing. All these things will help you keep on track. You can go so far as to use a timer on your desk, so that if you've allotted an hour to content creation, for instance, um, set up a timer that will remind you, oops, it's now time to switch to the next activity on your list. This is really important because there are so many things that you as a business owner have to do during a day that if you don't stick to your schedule, if you don't manage you in the time available to you, you're going to get overwhelmed with all the stuff that's coming at you. So scheduling yourself and sticking to the schedule and managing your activities is going to prevent being overwhelmed and sort of getting stuck and not getting anything done at all. Pretty important. My friend Adam Chandler indicates that you should put mindset before marketing. And what he means by that is create an hour of power, as he calls it. And that is schedule your personal development activities, for instance, separate from your other activities during the day. And the suggestion might be that in the first thing in the morning, you pick up a personal development book or article and devote time to that before you get off to your busy day. You might even listen to a personal development audio while you're doing some cardio exercise, and that's pretty important. And at the same time, visualize what your day is going to be like. Set your mind into positive mode at the beginning of the day, so that when you get down to your desk, you are in a positive frame of mind. You're ready to go, and your day will be way more productive if you do that kind of thing. Here's a really important one. Pick one or two marketing strategies that you're going to use to build your business and stick to them. Now, you can see from this slide, there are a wide variety of marketing methods that you can use. Social networking on platforms like Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn. Those are effective in marketing your business. Content marketing with SEO, search engine optimization, and keyword research, combined with blogging or content or article marketing or video marketing, are available to you as a marketing strategy. You can get involved in paid marketing like pay-per-click, YouTube pay-per-click, Facebook pay-per-click. You combine social networking with pay-per-click advertising, very effective. But the point I'm making here is there are many, and if you jump from one to the other, you're not going to get anything done. So it's really important to pick one or two, so that and stick to it. Many people will jump from one to the other. They'll say do some Facebook marketing for a couple of weeks, don't seem to be getting any results, and then they'll hop off to another. That's really counterproductive. You need to pick one or two, preferably one to start with, master it, and then stick to using that strategy for at least 60 to 90 days before you move on. And if you're being very successful with that marketing strategy, stick to it. And lastly, this is really important. Make time for family and friends. You are a busy person as a home-based business owner, and because you are in charge of the entire operation, you need to take the time to relax, to have some recreation, but most importantly, devote some time to your family, who are in fact making some significant sacrifices as you try to get your business up and rolling. So make time to go to the beach with the kids, or take a weekend and go somewhere nice. Take your spouse to dinner maybe once a week, or have friends over for a barbecue or something of that sort. But make time for relaxation, make time for family and friends. You need a break, and that will pump your productivity to levels that you really can't anticipate. Extremely important. And that's about it for what I've got to say. If you're really interested in learning more about business building and some of the factors that are important in that, um, and perhaps are interested in systems that will allow you to um, either learn marketing strategies or or website development or development of capture pages, that kind of thing, all the kinds of things that go into building an online business, um, or want to have those kinds of things looked after for you, you might want to visit the link that will be below this video to a website that will provide you with an opportunity to get some additional free training and a look into a system that can get all of this stuff done for you, that will help you generate leads, eventually create more sales for your business, and relieve you of some of the technical aspects of building an online business. So I invite you to visit the link below this video, and if you click on that, you'll leave your information, and I'll be in touch with you as soon as I know you are there.